The confirmed number of cases of the coronavirus in Los Angeles County today hits 124,738. The confirmed number of deaths tops 3,689. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 693, with total confirmed deaths remaining at 51. We anticipate those numbers to increase as the county updates its last 24-hour operating period. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Colleen Farrell. It's 2 p.m. on Friday, July 10th. Los Angeles County public health officials are changing their recommendation on who should get a COVID-19 test. Officials are now prioritizing the test for people who have symptoms or may have been exposed to the virus, like essential workers or people who work in high-risk environments. Since the death of George Floyd nearly 6.5 weeks ago, officials had encouraged attendees of any mass gatherings or protests to get tested. Those include asymptomatic carriers who could be silent spreaders of the disease. But now, with the demand for coronavirus testing higher than supply, health officials are shifting the priority for who should get tested. Several more testing sites are expected to launch soon, but it's a process that takes time and manpower. This includes finding, then leasing a location, hiring and training people to conduct tests, and getting enough personal protective equipment to outfit healthcare workers. So far, more than 1 million tests have been distributed in the county, with more than 123,000 confirmed positive infections. Officials urge the public to continue to maintain social distance, avoid crowds and close contact with others, continue to wear face coverings when in public, and self-isolate if exposed to the virus. The weekend is here, and with it a heat wave, as daytime temperatures are expected to be well above normal tomorrow and Sunday. The National Weather Service issued a heat advisory for LA County valleys and mountains for the weekend, with temperatures jumping into triple digits. The Weather Service urges residents to stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water and limiting strenuous exercise or work to early mornings or evening hours when it's the coolest. Children and elderly pets should never be left in enclosed cars, even with the windows down during a heat wave. Just in time for the warm weather, we have the perfect place for you to cool off and enjoy dining outdoors. The City of Torrance, in partnership with the Downtown Torrance Association, is excited to kick off their pilot outdoor dining program tonight. In response to the county's recent health orders temporarily banning indoor dining, the city continues to help restaurants shift their operations so they can continue to stay in business during the health crisis. Beginning today through Monday morning, certain streets will be temporarily blocked off so that tables and chairs can be set up on Sartori Avenue between El Prado and Marcelina for a safe outdoor dining experience. So far, 9 restaurants in downtown Torrance will be participating in the pilot program. The community is encouraged to visit local retailers in the neighborhood before or after you dine al fresco style and enjoy a summer stroll. The city's Community Development Department, Office of Economic Development Department, and the Downtown Torrance Association join forces to offer a safe and COVID-compliant place to enjoy food from a number of favorite local eateries. City staff hopes to continue this dining event through September. Tonight, Hima Samad will give us a live look at what downtown alfresco looks like at 5 p.m. on the city's Facebook page. Be sure to check it out online. In response to the county's closure of indoor dining, so far 19 Torrance restaurants have obtained permits for outdoor dining plans. Another popular retail chain adds to the growing list of businesses who filed for bankruptcy protection due to the economic impacts of the pandemic. Seattle-based Sur La Table, a luxury kitchen goods retailer, filed this week with plans to close more than 50 of its 121 stores and selling the remaining stores to Fortress Investment Group. Liquidation sales have already begun at various locations in Southern California, with steep discounts offered on much of its high-end cookware. One of the largest U.S. banks may lay off thousands of employees later this year, according to Bloomberg Law. Wells Fargo and Company is preparing to cut jobs not only due to the economic impacts of the health crisis, but also in an effort to stabilize its bottom line as it recovers from a number of fines and costs related to sales abuse charges in 2016. Wells Fargo has a workforce of more than 260,000 employees. Wells Fargo is the fourth largest U.S. lender. Speaking of banks, financial institutions will earn their share of fees for distributing cash in the U.S. government's aid programs for small businesses. J.P. Morgan Chase is said to have made $864 million from handing out $28.8 billion in loans through the Paycheck Protection Program. According to analysis by S&P Global Market Intelligence, Bank of America pulled in nearly $755 million on loans totaling just over $36 billion. Banks have assumed an average fee of about 3% as they have dished out more than $521 billion in PPP loans in the last few months. Wells Fargo, J.P. Morgan Chase, and Bank of America have all pledged to donate their fees to small businesses that could not get funding. A sweet summer deal that many look forward to on July 11th is canceled this year due to COVID-19 concerns. National 7-Eleven Day, which equates to free Slurpee Day for millions, won't take place this year to avoid customers overcrowding into the nation's largest chain of convenience stores. This year, due to the pandemic, customers who have the 7-Eleven app can take advantage of the 7 Rewards loyalty program. It's a free app that can be downloaded to both iPhone and Androids. There, you'll receive a coupon for a free medium Slurpee automatically to use anytime this month. In a news release, 7-Eleven officials say this will help with practicing physical distancing in stores for customers and employees. It also allows for customers to treat themselves to a free Slurpee when it's convenient for them. Also during the month of July, there will be special deals on food and drinks. The annual tradition started on July 11, 2002, when the company celebrated its 75th birthday and handed out free Slurpees to customers. It's grown to become the company's busiest day of the year. 7-Eleven also plans to donate 1 million free meals to Feeding America during the pandemic, which is one of the largest hunger relief organizations in the country. Another restaurant at the Del Amo Fashion Center is gearing up to reopen its doors to the public for dine-in service. EMC Seafood and Raw Bar says it plans to welcome back customers on July 15th. It has a beautiful outdoor patio where you can dine in as well as order takeout if you're on the go. EMC is located next to what used to be Brio Coastal Kitchen in between Macy's and Nordstrom. EMC is known for its fresh seafood selections such as raw oysters, live uni, and even a seafood tower. Officials say they will be in full compliance once they open and will keep a close watch on the county's public health order and guidelines. The return of basketball is here, and as NBA teams arrived in Orlando, Florida to restart practice at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex inside Disney World. After nearly a 5-month hiatus, all 22 teams invited to participate checked into their hotels by Thursday. Players were required to wait 2 days before getting on the practice floor. One of the last teams to arrive yesterday was the Los Angeles Lakers. The best 22 of the league's 30 teams will play 8 games to finish the regular season. From these, the top 7 teams in each conference will advance. Teams are scheduled to work out at various times, spread out across 7 different facilities. Exhibition games are expected to begin on July 22nd, with games restarting on July 30th, and playoffs to begin on August 17th. Several notable players are expected to sit out the restart due to testing positive with the coronavirus. The city of Torrance is encouraging residents to join in and support preserving the current character of the community by opposing certain housing and zoning bills. The Torrance City Council sent several letters and made phone calls to state representatives to express their opposition of bills that will directly impact local control. While keeping local zoning decisions up to the local residents, the city is encouraging the state representatives to limit legislature overreach decisions, which are not based on trends and needs specific to local communities. A dozen bills that directly impact local control include a number of initiatives that could rezone sites to emergency shelters or create housing, commercial zones, and much more. You can check out the full list of bills that the city is opposing at torranceca.gov/news. Starting this weekend, you'll be able to drop off household, hazardous, and electronic waste safely in Los Angeles County. The SAFE collection centers are set to reopen this Saturday. SAFE stands for solvents, automotive flammables, and electronics. The free service is provided to Los Angeles County residents. Due to COVID-19, strict safety rules are in place, and you may experience long wait times. If you stop at any of the centers, remain in the car at all times, wear a face covering, and materials must be in your unlocked trunk. Staff members will not open any car doors or enter your vehicle. They will be accepting motor oil and filters, paint and solvents, computers, televisions, cell phones, unused medicine, and household cleaning products, to name a few. Furniture, large appliances, ammunition, radioactive materials, tires, and medical waste will not be taken just yet, along with business or commercial waste. The closest SAFE center to Torrance is in San Pedro on Gaffey Street, and it's open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, head to lacitysan.org. The nation's largest paid arts internship program kicked off this week, celebrating its 20th anniversary. The Los Angeles County Department of Arts and Culture announced its 2020 program is now underway. This provides nearly 200 universities and community college students with paid experience at more than 140 nonprofit organizations across the county. Students are able to build on their skills and have opportunities to network with working professionals while completing projects related to education, marketing, graphic design, fundraising, programming, production, and much more. With a budget of $1.3 million, the 2020 Arts Internship Program marks the county's largest investing in creative career pathways and work-based learning for young adults. If you are interested in expanding your family and adopting a pet, local shelters are giving people a break on adoption fees. The Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Los Angeles, also known as SPCALA, is offering discounted $25 adoption fees between today through Sunday for adopting dogs and cats at its Long Beach and Hawthorne shelters. These shelters are among 160 throughout the United States and Canada participating in the Empty Shelters event at Bissell Pet Foundation, as Bissell Pet Foundation is sponsoring reduced adoption fees. Adoptions through SPCA are normally between $125 to $255. Now the shelters are closed to the public because of the coronavirus. But you can check out the pets online at spcala.com/adoptable. Kicking off the weekend, we want to hear how you're spending your summer days. Whether it's a quiet night or treating yourself to an al fresco style dinner, no matter how big or small your summer plans, we want to see how you're capturing each summer moment. Send us your photos, your packing checklist, itinerary, which dishes you enjoyed most at your favorite Torrance restaurant, all while practicing social distancing and wearing your face mask. We love seeing how the community is inspiring one another. We want to see how you're planning to make this summer one of the most memorable. Email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share stories from our community. Feel-good pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and reflect how Torrance truly cares. Well, the old Torrance Neighborhood Association was back at it again, doing random acts of kindness, spreading joy to families in need. This time, the OTNA members helped a family referred to them by Community's Child, a local organization dedicated to helping homeless women, families, and children in the South Bay. The OTNA members provided much-needed groceries and essentials for a family of 5. The family shared a note of appreciation. We love hearing these stories. Now, if you have a great one to share or just want to say hello to us, send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. That's our update for COVID-19 today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 2 p.m. as Rhiannon Tutanich brings us the latest updates. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
For essential needs, grocery stores, farmers markets, food banks, convenience stores, takeout, and delivery restaurants will remain open, so there's no need to hoard, as will pharmacies, banks, and laundromats. And essential government services will continue. What's closed during a stay-at-home order? Dine-in restaurants, bars and nightclubs, entertainment venues, gyms and fitness studios, hair and nail salons, convention centers, and all other public events and gatherings. We must all work together to keep our state healthy and protect our communities so that we can get back to normal as soon as possible. It's going to be tough, but together we can meet this moment. Look out for one another and save lives.
For the sweaty faces and the hidden smiles, the foggy glasses and the sore ears, the determined looks and the muffled laughs. A simple piece of fabric makes a big statement. I care. Let's all do our part to slow the spread. Wear a mask. Learn more at covid19.ca.gov.